that we did for the week after staying in Tokyo. First place that we traveled to outside of Tokyo was Fukushima, which was one of the heaviest hit areas after the tsunami in 2011. The area going into Fukushima was a housing development that was started after the tsunami, and it's making great progress so far. You'll also notice all these black bags on the ground. These contain contaminated soil that has radiation from the disaster. So the primary way that we got around Japan was the Shinkansen, the bullet train, and you can really appreciate from this footage just how fast the train is. But just sitting in the train doesn't really give you the full picture. It really helps to see what it looks like from the ground. After traveling, the first city that we spent the night in was Toyama, and we went to a castle there, which was absolutely beautiful. And of course, being Ohio State students, we had to take the opportunity to do the OHIO. This was in the garden, right behind the castle that we were at. And our favorite area that we traveled to, at least my personal favorite area, was Hiroshima, and we got to see the Atom Bomb Museum, and you really get a big picture on what it really meant to live in that time and experience that. Just outside the museum were many, many peace memorials. This is the main memorial right here, and it was an absolutely beautiful area. Here you can see the A-bomb dome, which is a building they decided to keep intact to preserve the memory of the bomb. And this is a monument dedicated to the students that died from the atom bomb, and we got to stand right under the epicenter of where the bomb hit. This monument inside the museum shows how much time there's been since the last nuclear testing. But not all of our time in Hiroshima was solemn. There was great food. This is okonomiyaki, a local specialty. And nearby, the next day, we went to Miyajima, which is a very popular island. Miyajima hosts a large and very beautiful shrine. And when we got there, the tide was quite low, so there were many people on the beaches going to the famous gate that you'll see right here. Throughout our time on the island, the tide was slowly rising, so this is what it looked like when we first got there, and the tide was low. Many people were on the beaches going to the gate, and then by the time we left the island, this is what it looked like. The water had come up quite a bit, and it would probably come up even more, and it looked just as good, if not better. At every shrine you go to, there's a little station to wash your hands. There's a small ritual that you carry out. These are barrels of sake that are left at the shrine as an offering to the gods. In addition to the shrine, there were a lot of shops. This is a wood carving shop and a lot of expensive pieces there. You can really appreciate the small nature of the island, the Japanese architecture. It looked absolutely beautiful. And there's many deer on the island that get into all sorts of mischief. Miyajima, we traveled to Kumamoto Castle and got to see a performance right outside. A few years prior, the castle was damaged in an earthquake and they were undergoing massive renovations. There was lots of damage, so buying stuff at the shops was good to support the rebuilding effort. From Kumamoto Castle, we later went to Hakata and had a traditional Japanese dinner. At the end of our trip, we went to the Minamata Disease Museum, and one of the lessons they had us take away is to respect nature and its beauty, and it was definitely beautiful there. So that's a lot of what we saw when we were traveling around Japan. Thank you so much for watching.